Hello, this is Baby Stick over here at the Muir Lake RV Park. Shut up, you damn dog!
So tell us a little bit about this place.
Well, this place has been here for 40 years. The owners had it for 23 years. And according to what it goes at, the city code enforcement officer came in and trying to shut this place down, but we're trying to keep it alive. And as obviously, you see there's no campers out here hardly.
There is, including yours, there's 1, 2, 3 out here. So they're trying to shut you guys down. So we're going to talk a little bit about why they're trying to shut you guys down. And also, we're going to upsell this place. So we want to talk about the amenities that are provided to thee.
Right.
If you want to come over here. Now, first of all, how much is it to bring your trailer on to this property?
Well, that's depending on the amperage of your camper. If you got a 30 amp camper, it's going to cost you $475 a month. If you got a 50 amp camper, it's going to cost you $525 a month. And that is with all utilities, trash and everything included. Full hookup. And then you have the amenities of the lake. You can go fish in it. I don't care. It's on your own risk. If you want to go swim in it.
Let's take a trip down
if you want to go swim in it, that's on your own risk.
Let's take a trip down to the lake right here.
All right. We offer you guys a full cook area with a bonfire pit. You got the smoker, a propane grill. You've got the cement table, and you got the Government Corps Park style grills.
So nobody owns this. This is for the community to use.
Yes, sir.
And as we're approaching this lake, tell us a little bit about the lake.
Well, it's got stocks with bass, catfish. It's got clams in it. There's beaver across the side over there. A big old family, about 3 or 4 of them over there. Big family of them. Sun perch, there's sun perch. And then in the summertime, springtime, you'll see ducks and falcons and all kinds of stuff come on the water. As a matter of fact, there's something across there now.
I see a duck wife and a duck husband.
Yeah.
Now, you can fish out of this lake if you want to, and you can eat it.
Well, it's supposed to be catch and release, but if you choose to eat it, you can eat it.
Do you eat out of this?
No, I do not. I have not.
Why not?
Well, I've got meat stored away and we hadn't cooked it yet.
So if you were starving...
So if you're starving, then yes, go for it.
Have you had anybody, when this park was active, actually fish out of here for food?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us what this is right here.
That is my 1998 Chevy Silverado 3500. It needs a frame put on.
It needs a frame.
Yes, it needs a frame. And the frame is sitting in the front of my campers.
What was the last time you drove it?
Oh, about 10 years ago.
And it's still here?
Yes.
Do you have any dreams of driving it one day?
Yes.
And what's this? A Lincoln?
Lincoln Town Car is a 1997 Lincoln Town Car. It belongs to my mother. My grandfather passed away and she inherited it, and it needs a motor.
So are you going to one day fix it up?
That is soon in process.
Okay, so you had a car.
Yes, sir.
And it was an interesting story of what happened to your car.
Yes.
So you were driving down the street and you accidentally ran over some train tracks.
I smacked into the railroad tracks.
and you destroyed the car.
The airbags and everything deployed and got destroyed.
But you made it out fine.
Yes.
And that's all that matters.
And all the occupants that was with me made it out fine.
And there was no witnesses, so no foul, no harm.
No play, no nothing.
Yeah, it was just simply an accident.
An accident.
That's right.
Single vehicle accident.
Now, we're gonna walk back here because there is a very interesting, and other than me, I find interesting, is this place is not tapped into the sewer.
No, it is not. It is on a lagoon.
A lagoon.
Yes.
So when somebody, because at one time, this place there was what, 25 campers when the last time I was?
Yes, there is 31 spaces out here, and it had like 25 people out here.
And last time I came out here before I left to the East Coast, it was a little dicey, some people,
It's still a little dicey.
A little dicey, but it's okay. It's to be, it's community love.
Yeah.
So it's on a lagoon. So when somebody, because people watching, they don't know what it's like to live in a trailer RV. So when you go to the bathroom and you flush it, where the hell does it go?
It goes back into the two big old holes in the back in the lagoons.
And you're gonna take me there right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna walk back to the lagoon, and actually, so I met you. I met you from, what is it, this way or that way? Oh, it's over here.
Just follow me.
Okay, we're gonna follow him to this lagoon. I've never seen, I've seen the movie, The Blue Lagoon, or Creatures from the Blue Lagoon, but we're gonna actually go to the lagoon. I'm actually quite a bit nervous because I'm expecting it to be very foul smelling. I'm expecting it to be very foul smelling and all of that stuff. But you claim, and it rained here quite a bit, so we got to watch our step.
Yeah.
But you claim it doesn't smell.
No, it does not smell.
And all of the sewage goes into this lagoon.
Yes.
It basically a hole in the ground. I'm very scared right now. Okay.
We are at the lagoons.
So this is the lagoon right here. And I can't say it does smell, yes.
I can't smell it.
You can't smell it?
No.
So this is where all of the sewage
It's going.
goes right in here.
This is the main one. That's why it's fenced off.
Now listen, I can smell it, but it's not an overpowering stench. More like an odor, but it's not strong. So this is years of people's poop,
Waste.
pee, other things that have been flushed down toilets, and we can only speculate as to what those things are. And this is totally legal.
Yeah.
So you could just, this park does not have
They had the environmentalist health inspector come out here to inspect the land and the lagoons, and everything surpassed, and we are clear for the lagoons.
What happens when it gets full?
That's why this one's the main one, and to see if the pipes right there, the pipes are to connect the two together. So when that one overflows, it goes into the next one.
So how many years can this be sustained?
It sustains itself basically because the water evaporates in time. All this rain water that we had filled that up.
Okay, and then so now where does all the human waste go? It goes into the ground?
It goes over here into this one until this one gets full, okay? But it basically goes into the ground somehow. I can't explain the exact experimental deal about it, but it goes here, and that one's always full. This one, it dries up and goes empty.
I noticed that while I was here that there's a lot of dogs.
Yes, sir.
And practically when I was here before, everybody has a dog. So you do accept pets?
Yes, we accept pets.
Okay, now we got a special surprise for you guys out there. Now, as you guys know, my trailer broke down last year, 2022, in December or January. Now, you were the one that I went to try to fix it.
Right.
And you did what you could.
Right. I did what I could.
And so the trailer, I didn't have a place to put it. I didn't want to put the money into it, so I gave it to you.
Yeah.
So you basically have my old trailer, and it's this right here. This is what I used to live in for 5 years. This is a 1968 Scotty Cerro. Now, what are you going to do with it?
Well, the owner wants me to get rid of it. He wants me to sell it.
Okay, so this is for sale.
And not yet, but it will be.
Okay, so he wants you to get rid of it, but this is what I used to live in. And you put the air conditioner in it.
Yes, I did.
And when I first bought it back in 2017, actually I bought it in 2016. It was in immaculate shape. I guess how much I bought it for?
No, I couldn't tell.
$750. And it lasted me, what, almost 6 years? So can we take a look inside and see what it looks like? Or
go for it. I'm open.
Let's see where Lamont at Large used to sleep at night.
Now, my daughter was staying in here for a little bit, so.
Whoa, boy. So we're not gonna go inside because I'm scared, but basically this was where I used to live, and one half of it has collapsed. Now that is where I used to, like, write and do my work and stream sometimes. I would sit right there. That's a cabinet, stuff like that. And right now, actually, it doesn't look as bad as I thought on the inside. It just really needs to be fixed. It needs to be leveled out. So she slept in there. So is it possible? Is it possible? Oh, look at that. We got the old Mobile Instinct sticker. Okay, please subscribe. All right. Hey.
It ain't left.
Yeah, no, it's still there. So is there any hope of fixing this? What would you have to do? You'd have to tear it down and start from...
Basically, you have to tear it down and start from scratch.
Now, you can do that because you're a jack of all trades.
Yes, sir.
And the Insane Chef, who's a very good friend of mine, is a very good friend of yours. That's how I met you. I met you through the Insane Chef, and you're
Correct.
actually building his entire house by yourself.
The barn dominium, yes.
Okay, so we have another site. Now, this is a special site that we're gonna go to, and we're walking over to this trailer, this fifth wheel right here. Now, the story on this is that it's abandoned.
The owner of the camper, she wasn't evicted. She ended up leaving because she had no electricity and water because we cut her electricity and water off.
So this one right here, though, she's been evicted.
She's been evicted.
Okay, she hasn't paid her rent in like
6 months.
Do you know why?
She had Choctaw help her pay her way into the park. And after Choctaw paid her way into the park, she had no job. She had nothing besides Choctaw.
Okay, and of course, if you guys are watching, Choctaw is an Indian tribe.
Yes.
And you are part of the Choctaw.
I am part Cherokee, not Choctaw.
Okay, so what are you like? Are you half Indian? What's your percentage? Do you know?
I have my cards in my pocket. I can tell you by my cards, but not off head.
So when you get in trouble, like with the law in Oklahoma, and you're part of a tribe, you don't go to regular jail.
I go to tribal.
You go to tribal jail.
Yes.
Have you been to a tribal jail?
Nope.
But if you were to do something bad,
I'd go to tribal jail.
You go to tribal jail. Where's tribal jail?
I'm not quite for sure yet because I hadn't been there. Don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
Don't want to go. Okay. So this right here has been abandoned.
Yes.
For 4 months.
Longer than 4 months.
So the owner left, was evicted. They had no way of removing the RV. And I remember, wasn't there dogs here?
Yes, there was dogs here.
Okay, this was the creepy one that I remember when I would come in here. So, and they had children.
Yes, two children.
So you have not, okay, so this has been abandoned for well over, maybe 6 months.
Longer than 6 months.
And you have not went inside?
Nope. It is locked.
You refuse to go inside?
And I refuse to go inside.
But I want to go inside. How do I get inside? I want to see what's inside.
I had to cut the locks, but if I cut the locks, that turns me in to get in trouble for it.
Okay. Okay, so we won't cut the lock, but how do we know that there's not a dead body in there, or how do we know that there's no animals like begging for rescue? I mean, they'd probably be dead already by now, but
Well, I'd assume you'd probably smell it through that little hole right there in the door.
Should I put my nose?
You can look in there.
Okay, let's. It smells the way it looks. It's terrible. It smells like, yeah, it smells really bad in there. So there's no amount of money that I could pay you to get it to go in there?
No, I can't do that.
You legally, and you are a man of moral.
Because she does occasionally come out here just to check up on it. So if I end up popping a lock on it, she can get me.
Okay. So did this woman, did her life revolve around any kind of substance abuse problem?
I want to say marijuana for sure, but I'm not for sure about any other drugs.
I'm thinking something more than marijuana.
I didn't get too involved with her really.
I'm not the brightest bulb in the shell, the whatever you put a bulb in. I'm not the brightest bulb in the socket, whatever you call it. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Is basically what I wanted to say. But I'm smelling, other than decay and a stench. This looks like meth. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is meth.
It probably is a meth. Who knows? I don't know.
And you can't legally touch this?
Nope, not yet.
And she comes over here to do what?
Just to check, see if it's still here.
Do you tell her to get this piece of crap off your property?
I have told her that. The owner has told her that, and she has not done it.
Earlier, I was talking about the misconceptions that people often have about trailer parks. Now, a misconception or almost a stereotype is that a lot of people that live at trailer parks, they sleep with their cousin, they don't have any teeth, but you actually don't have any teeth.
No, I don't have any teeth.
So what happened to your teeth?
My grandfather had real bad teeth, and I had real bad teeth, and my grandfather lost his at 40 years old. I'm 41 right now,
yeah.
And I lost mine. I want to say we just had some bad teeth in our life.
And there's no meth involved.
There's no meth, no drugs, no nothing.
I've known you for a couple of years. I know you drink.
I drink every day.
And you smoke.
And I smoke cigarettes.
When you wake up, you drink.
Mm-hmm.
Would you call yourself an alcoholic?
Yes, I am.
But you readily admit this.
Yes, I do.
And you don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't.
You don't have any intentions on stopping.
No, I don't.
And I will say this, you enjoy your life.
Yes, I do.
You love living here.
Yes, I do.
Every day, and right now you're not employed, but you make a living by taking care of the property, and then you fix people's stuff. You can fix anything.
Yes, I can.
And you're quite adamant about not only loving your life, you love living here.
I love living here.
And the only way that the local authorities are going to get you out of here is by force.
By rights, yes.
Yeah, they're not going to just tell you, oh, you got to leave.
Force and rights.
You're going to be the last person here.
Yes, will.
And I'm sure they know this. Like, you are not leaving. This is your home. This is your forever home.
Well, speaking of forever home, the owner, he's upset about the simple fact that the city code enforcement officer came out here trying to kick people out, and now he's not making no money because they kicked everybody out. So what's going to go on is he's going to sue them for loss of wages from his tenants that he could have been receiving that are no longer here now.
What happens if somebody wants to stay here and they're worried about this place getting shut down? Like,
I wouldn't worry about it. Just take one day at a time and stay. Now, if you happen to be removed from the property, the owner will reimburse you back on whatever was left over for your monthly rate.
Okay, so you invite anybody and everybody to come on down. There's plenty of space. For the most part, It's a safer park now because the riffraff is gone.
Right.
$475 a month for 30 amp, $525 for 50 amp. There's no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi, no laundry facility, no bathroom facilities out here, for, like showers and bathrooms.
So you're roughing it if you come out here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we put your number in the video, so hopefully you don't get too many crank calls, but you welcome them because you're a cool guy. You're very laid back.
I have to answer my phone every day because you never know. It might be somebody who's wanting to pull in for a spot, whether it's a night, a week, or even a month.
Okay. Well, last question. This was something that was a topic at the time when this park was full of RVs. There was a guy going around, and he's gone now, but this guy was going around this park bragging about having some money.
Oh, yes. Quite ironically, I'm getting involved with that as well. Apparently, they're saying that I was involved with that by
so this guy was going around
money.
Yeah, so this guy said that he had a lot of money in his trailer.
Yes, he did.
How much did he claim he had?
He said he had like $50,000 in his house.
And he was going around the whole entire property saying, I got $50,000 in my trailer.
Yes.
And then he got robbed.
Then he got robbed.
And then he called the police.
Yes.
And he tried to blame you.
No, he's saying that I received money from that $50,000.
But you had nothing to do with it.
I had nothing to do with that.
And you're a very honest person. I've known you for some time. You're very honest. So I do not believe at all that you had absolutely anything to do with this. I just think it's kind of odd that you would say, "Oh,
I'll take the money." No, I didn't do that. No.
No, I believe you.
Right.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you for your time. Thank you did some work on my trailer. Took a little while because the window shenanigans, and you don't like to wake up too early for work.
Right.
So we gotta.
But I stay up late at night as well.
Okay. So you're a night owl.
Yes.
And if anybody moves here and then they need any repairs done on their RV, you're the man to call. So there is a handyman on site.
Yes, sir.
You are an automotive mechanic. You replace my radiator.
Yes, sir.
And you jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for your time. And if you guys are interested in renting a place here at the RV park, make sure you hit this man up. The phone number has been flashed on the video multiple times, so you will definitely have his number. So come on down and tell him that Lamont sent you.
Thank you, Lamont at large.
Pleasure. All right, guys, we're out of here. From the Mirror Lake RV Park in Calera, Oklahoma. See you on the next video. Peace out.